Hello everybody, it's Pat from Redux Inc. And today we are opening up the Palace Heist Illumineer's Quest. I'm really excited to see what's inside. And then we also got some packs. I think got a few to open. I think I'm gonna do some now and then do some after the box. But as we know, set rotation is coming up pretty soon. At the beginning of September, it's coming up. So, thinking of what to build for after rotation. But I'm thinking of making a Emerald Sapphire deck, probably. With the Floodborns, it has a decent draw package, but mainly it plays pretty quick, so see what gets into that. Everybody's got a weakness. And a super rare Hades and a foil Rhino, obviously. Those has a price to them. Also really excited for some reprints. That way we got some cheaper cards. You know, they're getting real expensive, but see what we get into. Pull the lever. Nephew's Piggy Bank. Lena. A rare Stitch. A rare It Means No Worries. And a foil Madrigal. Haven't decided yet whether I'm gonna make the unboxing of this video and the playing of our first mode on the Illumineer's Quest in the same video, but we'll see how long it is opening it up and opening packs. Ludwig von Drake. Saw a pretty interesting deck list using this. In the puppies, it's an aggro deck list. It actually looks kind of nuts. A rare Elsa and a common Magic Carpet. Got a Beyond the Horizon. A LeFou. These item decks are going to be interesting too once the rotation happens. Alice. And Gyro Gearloose. Just a foil con. Those are some nice cards to get. I don't know about Gyro. He doesn't fit as well into the Ruby Sapphire package. Like these LeFous, these are interesting. But this just doesn't fit with the item package. They're trying to make the dual link cards around. Antonio Madrigal. Archimedes. And a foil Stopped Chaos in Its Tracks. But now, I think we're just going to get to opening this. Excited to see what's inside, but haven't really looked into it. I know we get two decks in here, and one of them's got the Legendary Goofy. That's a nice card to have. And I think there's a Pinocchio in there too. But I'm definitely really excited to play this. I haven't played the Ursula's one yet either. I forgot to get it and play it whenever it came out, but if we like playing it, then we'll definitely get the Ursula one, see how that one goes. But for now, I think we're gonna try and play this before rotation comes out, and then once rotation comes out, I'm gonna start making a deck list videos, see how those go, because it's gonna be pretty crazy once rotation happens. Emerald's gonna be insane, and then if anyone's seen the Amber and Ruby cards that so far have been released, having Singer and Ruby is just overpowered. But we're gonna see what's in the box here. Some nice art inside. I really like Jafar's new look in this. got the board. Got the manual telling us. I think this is just for how to play against Jafar. Oh, this is also the different locations we're playing at. Okay. All right. Have to read that. See how we play against Jafar. We got our battlegrounds. I think that's what they're called in this. I'm not sure though. So first we got Jafar. It's pretty sick. And then just the card look on the back. Easy is Jafar's throne room. You'd think that'd be like the hardest difficulty one. We got secret passage for normal. We got crown chamber for hard and full alert for extreme. Yeah, it does look extreme. But look at this board, check it out. I don't know if anyone's seen what the secret card is yet, but don't spoil it in the comments. We don't know if I think me and the cousins are gonna wait till we beat it on extreme to see what the secret card is. Ooh, this looks nice. This looks nice. I heard they didn't do this for Ursula, so I hope they start doing it in the future on like the every fourth set. Whenever because I'm assuming that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna release Illuminator's Quest every fourth set, because that's what they did with Ursula, and that's what they're doing with Jafar. But it looks sick. I really like it. Honestly, I wish they made playmats like this too, like just had everything sectioned off and your lore at the bottom. I think that would look sick with some designs on them. But I do like how they just have the plain playmats. And I don't think I looked at the art on the back yet. Oh, that is sick. We got the basil, the bolt. Oh, that's the Aladdin with the dual link colors. It's pretty sick. I think these are deck boxes in here. Got the reforged crown. It's made out of cardboard. I'm assuming you're gonna be moving around a lot if it's made out of cardboard. But oh, we got Jafar's deck box. It's sick. I'm glad they included these. These are nice. That way you could just keep it with it. But I'm not sure if they want you to only play against Jafar with the decks given, or if you could use your own decks. I'll have to read them. It probably says in the manual somewhere. So our first deck is going to be Sapphire Amethyst, using the new Elsa from set 7 or set 8, I forget which one. And then using the new Pinocchio Legendary. And then our last one is the Amber Steel Bolt and Goofy deck, which makes sense because Bolt's obviously the Amber Steel dual link card. But those are our 3 decks. We'll keep those there for when we open those up. We got counters. These are pretty nice. They got made out of like real cardboard this time. We got some interesting symbols. I wonder what this means. Oh, I'm assuming you can play with 4 players. I didn't look on the back of the box yet. Hopefully you can. Yeah, you can play with 4 people. That's going to be perfect for us. That way we could play all 4 cousins against Jafar. I haven't seen many people film actually playing Jafar, but I have seen a lot of people opening this up. So hopefully we get some good games going with Jafar. We have found the secret card. Be it known that content shall remain hidden while I, Jafar, am supreme ruler of Lorcana. It's cool stuff. We're gonna keep this sealed for later. See see what it is after we beat him. But right now we're going to go through Jafar's deck, see what's inside, see if anything crazy is in here. Ooh, these are some pretty insane stats for Jafar's character. An 8/5 with evasive. When Jafar plays this character, each Illuminator chooses and banishes one of their characters, one of their items, and one of their locations. Wow. This is insane. Got some palace guards. When Jafar plays this character, he steals the Reforged Crown. The start of their turn, whoever has this item gains 2 lore. So it's gonna heavily depend on who has this item. If this item would leave play for any reason, Jafar steals it instead. While Jafar has this item, he can't lose the game. That's crazy. Some Iagos with Bodyguard. Razul. The Treasure Guardian. I'm going to try and go through this a little bit quicker since there's a lot of cards. The Treasure Guardian. Jafar. When Jafar plays this character, he plays all items named Mechanical Snake from his discard for free. Hopefully Mechanical Snake's not insane. Genie. When Jafar plays this character, if each Illuminator has exerted characters in play, he gains 3 lore. Sultan. Jasmine. I think last time they even had non-Jafar characters in Ursula's one. So I wonder if they're... But this looks like it's all Jafar characters. So I wonder if they're starting to change that. Because I know Basil was under Ursula's control in that deck too. Because I saw someone else open it up. But got a Boo. Yeah, a lot of just Jafar characters. We even got Aladdin in here. I'm surprised they put Aladdin. And they still got Basil in here. Huh. He's a 3/2 though. Be nice stats to have for a regular Lorcana character. But got Sandblast. Destructive Misstep. Jafar's locations lose ward until the start of his next turn. The Lumineers may choose and banish up to one of Jafar's locations. Oh, so he has downside cards that need played too. We're gonna have to see how Jafar plays his cards. I thought he was like he only just played overpowered cards. We'll see how he works. Disastrous Sandstorm. Sudden Power. Oh, so these are almost like events. It's pretty nuts. So whenever these get drawn, Mechanical Snake. 4 Mechanical Snakes. Jafar plays this item. He steals the Reforged Crown. Banish this item. Jafar gains 2 lore. Pretty crazy item. Wish I could throw that in my deck. Giant Hourglass. Cobra Pit. Endless Staircase. Lots of locations. Royal Armory. Crystal Gate. Deepwell Labyrinth. Hall of Illusions. Clockwork Sawblades. And Ink Moat. Some crazy stuff. And there's no cost to move to any of these locations. Or it's just characters can't move to these locations. We'll have to see what they do. Maybe they can't move because all of them don't have move costs. I definitely like that all the Jafar cards have this back to them. I forgot to look at that, but all the Jafar cards have the special Lorcana backing, which is sick. I really like it. Makes it feel a lot more, I don't know, it just makes it feel more customized for the game. Definitely feels nice. Now we're going through the regular Lorcana decks that we could also use these cards in regular Lorcana decks. We'll see what they gave us, see if they're trying to help us beat Jafar, if they're trying to make it hard for us. We got the foil legendary Goofy with the sand designs implemented too. It looks amazing. If I had a full playset of these, I'd definitely use them. These are sick. And and the bolt too. That's really nice. I really like that. With the full card foil. These almost kind of look like how I think the epic cards are going to look, except epic cards are going to have the full border. Got Lilo, Rhino, some nice cards. Revive, another Rhino. Bolt. I'm going to clean these up a little bit. I don't know if I want to stack them. Some smaller cards. We got a Doc. He's an expensive card to put in the box. Stitch. Try Everything. It's a decent action, just the fact that it doesn't replace itself. Invited to the Ball. I've only seen this card in a couple of decks, mainly just a Ruby Amber deck that's running full characters, and they're only running one copy of it, which is definitely nice because it's a solid card for drawing two. Amber Chromicon. Got two of those. Penny works well with the Bolt. Clean up the cards a little bit. We got Pluto, goes with the Goofy. Hot Potato. Beyond the Horizon, which will be nice. Simba. Zipper. I also have to see if we are all taking our turn at the same time when we play against Jafar, or we take our turns separately. I'm not sure how that works. Like, do we get obviously we get to work together against Jafar, but how much do we really get to do together? Like, are we playing our turns separately, and then we can only play so much at one time? Our boards kind of combine, where Jafar has to defeat bodyguards before he actually runs into any of our characters. How does Jafar's characters get run into? Do they only quest? Go see how that works. Giving us 4 Healing Touch, 3 Healing Touch. It's an alright card. 2 Mulans. Search through our deck a little. Some vanilla 2-drops. Hercules with Challenger 2. Bolt. Not a great card, but it's alright. Training Staff. And Simba. Oh, and 2 Dr. Calicos, which is also a decent card. Seems like they gave us some good cards coming with that deck. I think me and the cousins are just going to use our regular decks. Not going to take any practice. We're going to go straight into it with our decks. Maybe we won't have enough item removal. Maybe we'll have too much. Because obviously, Reforged Crown is going to be a nice item. So we'll see how items work. You got Pinocchio. With Evasive, once during your turn, whenever you ready this character, you may draw a card. This could be nice for this game. Could just be a passive on-board character. And just constantly draw us cards. And then we got the Foil Elsa. Whenever this character quests, you may exert chosen character. If you do have a character name on in play, chosen character can't ready at the start of their next turn. If you could pull this off, it is a really good card, but it's definitely hard to pull off. Got some Elsa 5th Spirits. Into the Unknown, a solid card. Anna. Olaf. I always wanted this to be a good card. He's definitely really nice. Some Elsa from set 8 and Anna from set 8. Whenever this character quests, if you have a character named Anna in play, you may draw a card. Pretty nice also. A lot of Elsa and Anna synergy in this deck. All is found. Put 2 cards from your discard into your Inkwell face down. Out of the 2 decks, I think the Amber Steel one would definitely be better for early game, but this one's seeming better for playing against Jafar. It's got a lot of synergy going on in it. A lot of passive board cards like this Bruni would be nice. They Never Come Back would be good for holding up Jafar. Just stopping his characters. Some Svens. I think these are good cards. They just barely aren't powerful enough for the meta right now. Some Annas, which are some solid ones. Ice Spikes. Tipo, or Tipo, however you want to say it. I guess however I want to say it. Sir Peliorn. Not sure how to pronounce this name. Whenever his character quests, your other characters gain support this turn. Interesting card. Kind of similar to the Alice, but obviously it's not a legendary, and the stats are only a tiny little bit better. So, definitely not as good. But Sir Ludwig von Drake, questing for 3. Sapphire Coil, this will be nice for removing some of his characters. Sisu, Honeymarin, Elsa, Yelana, I think that's from Frozen also. Ryder, I think he's from Frozen, but he's just a side character or something. It's definitely not one of the main ones. The Knock from Frozen also. Ben, King Candy. Maybe they'll give us some King Candy evolutions. I guess not. Olaf. Always a staple Frozen character. Anna. And Water Has Memory. Definitely a lot of Anna Elsa synergy. Definitely be good to play. And those were the Jafar's deck and the two, I guess, kind of starter decks they gave us to play against Jafar. I'm excited to see how it is playing against this guy, see if it's really, if the extreme level is really that extreme. We'll have to see. And then after we beat him, we could open up the content shall remain hidden while I, Jafar, am Supreme Sorcerer of Lorcana. I haven't heard a single thing about this card yet. I really don't want it to get spoiled to me, so excited to see if this is a set 9 card. I've been seeing some set 9 cards, but I still have not heard anything about this card, so maybe it is. We'll just have to see. Maybe it's a special card from set 8. I'm not sure, but excited to see what's inside. That's nice how it fits all back in there. All right. Not sure if everyone was waiting on this or everyone just kind of wanted to see the Palace Heist, but now we're going to open up some packs. I think I'm going to start with the Arceus Islands, finish off with the Reign of Jafar. I think we had 16 packs in total, so. Still have some set 7 cards I'm looking for. Nothing crazy, but might as well take a chance. This is My Family. It's definitely going to be a nice card after rotation. It's very strong for 2 cost. Gaining lore and drawing a card. All Is Found. Decent card. Definitely be better. And a super rare Maribel Madrigal. And a foil. I don't even know how to say his name. Some Queen of Hearts. Baymax's Charging Station. I'm gonna try this out in the new deck for testing, see if it's a decent card. It's nice and sealed, because whenever you play set 7 sealed, if you get one of those Baymaxes and then you have that card in play, it's just extra draw on top of playing that Baymax. But obviously you got to get both of them. Got a Hades, a Tramp, and a foil super rare Queen of Hearts. I want to try this deck. There's so much I want to try coming in rotation. I hate to say it, but a lot of the first set cards getting rotated out is going to be so nice. It's going to, like, even though those were fun cards to play, it's going to be so nice actually playing some synergy decks. Maybe a lot more fun, I think. Pulling off combos, not as much. It might bring the skill ceiling a little bit down, but honestly, it's going to make deck building a lot more fun. And also playing your decks a lot more synergizing. Seeing what you could fit. Restoring the Crown, the Glass Slipper, and a foil Clarabelle. Devil's Eye Diamond would fit in with that damage deck. A Yzma, this might be interesting when it comes up. And a Wake Up Alice. Alright, getting into the Reign of Jafar packs. Seeing what we get. Crazy yet out of these packs. Out of the 4 we opened up so far, or the 6 I guess we opened. No, I think we opened 7 up so far. Reign of Jafar in this video. And for the Arceus Island, I think. Yeah. And then so far we didn't get any legendaries. Lady. That's a nice aggro card. It's definitely gonna, I think this was in the Amber Sapphire deck that played the Ludwig. That way on turn 3 you're playing a Ludwig that turns into ink after he dies, and you're discarding with Ludwig and playing a 2/2 that quests for 2 on turn 3. Insane. The Sultan to be good for the Jafar decks coming up after rotation. And a foil Hades, that's what we like to see. Those definitely have, I wouldn't say they're definitely not expensive, but these are nice to get. Actually, I'm gonna lay that one out here. I'm glad we got that. Never know, maybe after rotation I gotta go back to Ruby Amethyst. Amethyst is gonna be very strong in draw after rotation. There are a lot of heavy draw cards in the that have been banned or just rotated out are gone, and Amethyst is really one of the only ones that has a lot of draw power. Fred, that's what we're liking to see. I think we should have enough Freds. The Wardrobe would be nice for post-rotation. Louis, Madame Medusa, Wrong Lever, and a legendary Mickey Mouse. That's what we were looking for. I'm glad we got that. I haven't gotten any of him yet. I'm surprised. This is my first one, but who knows? Maybe a Steel Sapphire deck, or maybe even a if anyone saw any of the new cards, there's Crazy Action and Amber that could play this for free from your discard. But I'm not gonna spoil the card for anyone who hasn't seen it, but it's insane. And foil Pouncing Practice. Oops. Basil, a Mulan. I think this was. I haven't seen anyone test out this card yet, but I'm not sure. A lot of people were saying this card's insane whenever it was about to come out. And foil Candy Drift. Who knows? Maybe Racers will actually be a deck that's considerable after rotation. We haven't really. People haven't been talking a lot about rotation, but I'm gonna hopefully start making some videos coming up. A lot of people want to just enjoy set 8, and I love set 8. I love where we're sitting at right now in Lorcana, but I feel like the game is just going to be better, and a lot of people just want to be prepared for whenever rotation happens. You don't want to get caught with just a weak deck on the first week of locals whenever rotation happens. Magic at the Dispel. Huey. A rare Tiana, and a legendary Raya. That's nice. This Raya is gonna be nice with Emerald Sapphire, Mufasa. You re-ready all your ink again because there's no restrictions on questing. So Emerald Sapphire with Raya and a foil television set. These laid out over here. I'm almost liking the legendaries we got out of these packs better than whenever we opened a whole box of set 6. Like these are, I love these legendaries out of set 8. They're really nice. Especially Goofy. Goofy's a really nice legendary to get. And a Fred, this is what we were looking for. I remember Brother Bear. That was a really great movie. I think I watched that had to be over 20 times whenever I was a kid. And a foil Go-Go Tamago. This is also what I need for the deck. I'm gonna try her out, see if she's actually good. If you put enough shift targets in for her, I think she could seriously be a good card. But I'm not sure. Oops. Not sure whether she's actually good. Got to do a lot of play testing. That's mainly what I got to do for that deck. Jean, Dump Truck, Bruno Madrigal, Jock, the Dodo, Jasmine, Madame Medusa, Chip, Trials and Tribulations, a rare Wreck-It Ralph, a super rare Donald Duck, and a foil uncommon. Doing all right. I'd say for the amount of packs we got, wish we could have got a little bit more, but Antonio's Jaguar. Starting it off in a Jasmine, Monterey Jack. A Raleigh. Madam Mim. A rare Monstro. He's going to be insane. A rare Lady. One of the best one-drops in the game. Especially in Chernadog, it's one of the best one-drops. And a foil March Hare. Last pack magic. Let's see if we get anything good. Rain to Jafar, last pack of the night. All right. Got a Joey. And Anita Radcliffe. Bobby. Royal Guard. He Who Steals and Runs Away. Cricky, Nephew's Piggy Bank, Lena Serbwing, Dormouse, I guess. Rare Basil, and a legendary Goofy. I'm glad we got another one of these. Now we got just enough to play for any Ruby Steel deck, I guess. But he's going to be insane with Amber Ruby with Singers in set 9. This card will be one of the most expensive cards, I'm calling it now. His ability is amazing, especially in Amber Ruby, where a lot of damage characters, and you take a lot of damage from challenging characters, being able to ready all your Singers at the end of the turn, especially with Amber Ruby Song, which is going to be one of the best decks in set 9. No one's talking about it, but the Singers they're releasing in those colors are insane. And for our last card, a foil uncommon, Nephew's Piggy Bank. Definitely got some good pulls for the amount of packs we got. Next video is probably going to be me and the cousins playing. We're probably going to start off with normal, just to make it interesting, and then we'll see where we get from there. We'll do normal, and then after we beat it on hard, we'll open up the pack, and then if we beat it on hard, we're going to go to extreme and see how it goes from there. But this is the end of the video. I'm Pat from Redux Inc., and it was nice having you guys.